But strangely, at this moment, I am actually feeling quite relaxed.
Hey.
Welcome to Working Title, the show where we talk about books, movies, and everything in between. Valentine's Day. A day of love and romance. Or if you're me, a constant reminder that I'm gonna die alone surrounded by cats. So anyway, r/relationship advice is a thing. But Ashley, didn't you do a Reddit episode last weekend? Yes, I did. But it's Valentine's Day, and I've been wanting to explore this subreddit for a while, so let's give random people on the internet relationship advice, because that's something I'm qualified to do. Ooh, okay, so we have a 32-year-old girl and a 38-year-old guy. Learned my fiance used to be a pickup artist, and I'm kind of disgusted. I'm 32, he's 38. We've been dating for 4 years and have been engaged for a year. Last weekend, after a few drinks, he told me about how a former fling, now married, recently reached out to him to try and hook up secretly. He said he told her he wasn't interested and tried to turn it into a conversation about if her marriage is going okay, but she stopped responding. I thanked him for letting me know. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad yet. I feel like it's gonna get worse. Oh, you leaving me, Blackie? Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you gonna go into the window? Okay. He then said something cryptic. Apparently, I don't know how to read today. I'm sorry. He then said something kind of cryptic. She was someone I was casually seeing before I met you. She's seen a side of me you haven't really seen before. I asked, what side is that? He said, the romantic. I kind of laughed because the conversation was getting weird, but we were both pretty drunk, and told him I've seen him be plenty romantic in the past 4 years. He then said, no, not romantic like that. Like, I used to study the art of picking up women, and proceeded to go into a long rant about how unsuccessful most men are at romance, but how you just need to learn how to manipulate women, and they'll fall all over you. Oh, good God. He went into detail about how you always pick the hottest girl in the room as your goal, but start by flirting with a friend of hers, and eventually she'll get jealous that she's not getting your attention and start going for you, and a few more tips of being a pickup artist. He assured me at the end that he isn't like that anymore, but did say he thinks it's still a successful method for men who are dating. What? Oh my God. I wanted to escape After. But this sounds like the plot of After. Good God. The night finished, but I can't get what he said out of my mind. I think pickup artists are really manipulative and skeezy, and I'm feeling kind of disgusted that he did that kind of stuff. I've personally never felt manipulated by him, but I feel like it speaks to how he values women and that he'd do that. Should I try to let it pass or talk to him about it? If I do talk to him, how can I even express my disgust without it sounding like a personal attack? Okay. For one, definitely talk to him about it. A lot of the times, communication is key, and I'm sure a lot of things could be cleared up by talking about it. How can I express my disgust without it sounding like a personal attack? I guess calmly explain, like, hey, I realize that you are not this person anymore. And personally, I have never felt manipulated by you. But knowing that this is how you think, and this is what you used to do, does not sit well with me. That might be the wrong way to go about it, but that's how I would go about it. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm ready for this one. Not sure if I'm comfortable with my fuck buddy's view on teenage girls. Oh, I'm praying to God this is not gonna go in the direction that I think it is. Let's find out. Here's what he said. God, I would never sleep with one, but these teenage girls make it so hard on me? What? Okay. to everyone in my audience, I would hope that you can realize why this is a terrible sentence. Because if not, I don't think I can explain it to you. Me, that's a really disgusting thing to say. Most people. Aw. Some more context. We're more friends that hook up for nearly 4 years off and on than really dating. I don't think he'd say that to someone he was dating for real. Not sure why he felt comfortable enough to tell me though, because I'm totally disgusted. I mentioned that I cannot relate, and as a bisexual woman, I am in no way attracted to teenagers or every woman in their early 20s. For reference, I'm 34 and he's 47. Okay. And he says that it's different for men because of biology. Some more context. He photographs women and they are often very skinny and prepubescent looking. I don't think I'm going to see this guy anymore and was clearly grossed out. Edit for more context. We were sitting outside eating lunch next to a high school and a group of high school cheerleaders walked by and this is when the comment was made. Okay. Realize this is not relationship advice and he's not asking for it, but like, wow. 47? Oh, good lord. Okay. You know, if he was like, you know, let's say 25. We'll go 25. That's not much better, but it's not 47. Good God. I love that my cat is just sleeping on the floor over here, blissfully unaware. Okay then. That was a thing. That was a thing. Questions for the cheaters only. When you got caught cheating, have you promised that you will never do it again? If yes, did you keep that promise? Did you change and never cheat again? What made you realize not to cheat anymore? Okay. This is interesting. I think the last time I looked through the subreddit was like a year ago. So, this is off. Oh, good lord. Oh, this comment. Okay. I cheated in every relationship I had up until mid-20s. I could give you the story about self-sabotaging, the fear of getting hurt, and so on, but the outcome was still the same. I hurt people and acted like an asshole. Then I got to a point where I had some form of epiphany, like, what the fuck am I doing? How can I excuse treating people like this? I was single at that point, and the next relationship I had lasted almost 10 years, and I didn't cheat once and haven't since. So yeah, people can change, serial cheaters can stop cheating, but as with most changes a person makes, it has to come from their own conviction and want/need to change themselves, and not from outside. So I think the question is, they would stop cheating for you or themselves. Oh, the question is, would they stop cheating for you or for themselves? Okay, that's fair. I thought this was going to be terrible, but that's a fair response, actually. Someone responded to that. Glad to know even serial cheaters can change, but it's not the case for everybody. Well, anyway, they have to start from scratch to be a good person again, and you did great to be where you are. All the best for you. So, yeah, okay. Hey, that's fair. And yeah, personally, I believe, too, you can't make someone change. You can help them reach that epiphany that they need to change, but you can't make them change. So, alright, that was good. I like that one. Now, if only I could stop stumbling over my words, we'd be golden. Alright, here we go. 22-year-old girlfriend made out with another guy. Okay. My girlfriend was out partying when my friend saw her making out with another guy. She called me a couple times during the night, just chatting, and I did notice that she was very, very drunk. Next day, she texted me if she could call me, and then told me about her night, and that she can't remember anything from the night. The day after this, my friends broke the news for me. When I confronted her over the phone about this, she just broke down and cried, telling me she really didn't remember anything, and that she loves me and is so sorry. So I feel betrayed and hurt. Don't know what I believe. And for some reason, I feel so emotionally cold. Well, I don't know what to make out of all this. Okay. That's tough. You know, if it was just she went out partying and made out with another guy, that, you know, I could very easily just be like, dump her. It's not worth the trouble, dump her. But the fact that she's claiming she was drunk and doesn't remember most of the night brings up a tricky situation. Oh, God. Ooh. Update. Really appreciate all your shared experiences and perspectives. Meeting up with her later tonight when she comes back to town. I can update if you guys want to know how it goes. This was posted 7 hours ago. So I'm gonna save this post because I genuinely want to know, like, what happens. Whew. Ooh, okay. Somebody, he commented this. Why didn't you go to the party? Your friend didn't invite you. I don't get why y'all didn't go to the party together. Why did your friends let her get so drunk? When she comes back into town. So maybe it was like an out-of-town party. And so that's why he wasn't there. I have no idea. Hard to trust her after this. Might be time to move on. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on how this conversation that he's going to have goes. So, yeah. If it gets updated before, or if it gets updated after I'm done recording, then I'll put how that went in the description. So, yeah. There's not a lot of valuable information in the description box, but there is a little bit, so. Alright. This is our last one, and then I'm going to try and find something wholesome to end the episode on. Partner cheated on me whilst I'm pregnant. Let's see how this goes. Words can't even describe how I feel. I had the worst day today, starting off with minor bleeding after sex, which ended up being nothing. Thank God. I went on my partner's phone to find a picture of my ultrasound because his mom asked to see it again, and I didn't know where mine was. Lots of women pictured nude. Of course, I dug a little deeper and found an app called Field? I don't know. FEELD, if that rings a bell for anyone. And it's purely for sexual hookups and encounters. I feel disgusted. I don't want this man in mine or my child's life, but it looks like from here on I don't have any other choice but to cooperate with a piece of shit. I hate myself for falling into this mess. I guess I'm looking for a bit of advice here, but there's no easy way out. Okay. Yeah. Someone commented, if he's physically cheating, please have your obstetrician test you for STIs. I'm sorry to be so blunt, but there are infections that can seriously harm your newborn. I'm so very sorry, friend. Please do whatever is necessary to put yourself and your baby first. Best wishes to you. Yeah, that's going to be the advice I give too. Whether you stay or leave, you have to decide what's going to be best for your kid. And don't give me that look. But, oh yeah, that's a tough situation, and I don't know how to respond to this. I personally don't have kids. I am singular, I don't think that's a word. I am singular than ever. So, yeah, that's a tough one. I'd say, honestly, you just have to do what's best for you and your kid. At the end of the day, that's all that's going to matter. Okay, let's find something wholesome. Alright, I found a wholesome story. It's in a subreddit called Wholesome Relationship, and it's got like over 600 members. So if you want to see some wholesome relationship stories, highly check it out. Highly recommend you check it out. I know how to finish sentences, I swear. Anyway, my girlfriend's cat finally accepted me. For most of the relationship, my girlfriend's cat has been really aloof. She'd leave the room if I walked in and wouldn't let me scratch her. But recently she's been purring and cuddling up to me to the point where she took a nap on my chest. My girlfriend thinks it's absolutely adorable, but I'm just happy that her cat has accepted me. I love her, my girlfriend, and it weirdly feels like being accepted into her family now that the cat likes me too, even though I'm on very good terms with her parents. I like that. I get joy out of that. That's awesome. So yeah, that was r / relationship advice. Well, that last one was wholesome relationships, but still, I hope you enjoyed. Just completely forgot the outro that I've had since this year started. But if you want updates on episodes, you want to suggest episodes, or you just want to talk to me, I'm on Reddit at AshleyMarieWT. If you do not have Reddit, you can email me at AshleyMarieWT@gmail.com. Well, and if you're listening to this on Anchor, feel free to leave me a voice message. And until next time, peace out.
On to the next one, bitches!